fastest show in sports.
I have gotten sick and tired of Paul Finebaum. The man's a fraud. Total fraud. I mean, he's built up a great reputation thanks to college athletics and college football specifically. But now he is becoming someone who actively seeks to destroy careers. And he's doing it for clickbait. He's doing it for ESPN. He's doing it for ratings. Case in point, Dabo Swinney. Dabo Swinney's having a tough time at Clemson. Finebaum has gone after him several times. But now it's come down to the point that, well, cut the cord. It's time for him to be fired.
I think it's over at Clemson. Let's quit trying to sugarcoat it, Matt. Sometimes it's very difficult to get it back. When you've lost it, he lost it, he got it back. Now he's lost it again, and he's lost it badly, and it's time for him to go.
Well, listen, I wasn't suggesting he get fired. I was suggesting he either do one of two things. Goes to another school while he still can, or go into TV, which I think he would be very good at. But I don't like his future at Clemson. And the one thing I don't want to happen here, because of Dabo's greatness, he's won 2 national championships, he's played for the title countless times. I don't want to see Dabo Swinney, a Hall of Fame coach, end his career 5 years from now looking like Mike Gundy did on Tuesday afternoon, being pushed out the door after an amazing career. That's really my major point here.
Oh, come on, Paul. You bury the guy and then all of a sudden now, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to go after Dabo Swinney. I want him to be a good guy going out. I want him to get his accolades. What bullshit. I mean, seriously. Finebaum goes after the guy and then comes back after he hears all the criticism, and he decides to go ahead and back up. This is nothing more than a wheezy little wanker. Because you're not sticking with it. You basically said, and don't tell us anything different, Paul. You said right there, it's time for him to go. You didn't say it's time for him to retire. You didn't say it's time for him to go do television. You said it's time for him to go. Then you backed up when you had a chance. That first time you were out there, you meant exactly what you said, that it's time for him to be fired. The man has created a legacy at Clemson, but you're the one, the judge, jury, and executioner, and that's the problem that we have right now in a lot of sports and a lot of sports talk. You got a guy like Finebaum who's going to rant, rave, and holler on a guy until he gets fired. And it will happen. But come on, Finebaum. You didn't mean for him to go in there and actually go out gracefully. You want him fired. Because then you want to come back and say, see, I told you so. I told you he was going to get fired. I told you that he wasn't any good. I told you that Clemson needed a new coach. Clemson needs a new approach, if you will. They do need Dabo Swinney to change the way he coaches. It's obvious. But I get a little sick and tired every now and then of these guys who go on rampages for no reason whatsoever and still decide that they want to hammer away somebody. In the end, we're going to find out that there's going to be something going on between Finebaum and Swinney. Somewhere down the road, there's going to be something that will be made public about what happened between the two, or maybe just Finebaum is just a guy who says, look, I got a chance to really grab onto some excellent clickbait here, and guess what? I'm getting guys around the country who are mentioning me. My show is getting great ratings on ESPN. I got guys like Berliner on the fastest show in sports who's actually featuring me and using me, and he's promoting me. Well, I'm not promoting you, Paul. I'm saying that people need to stay away from you. Because you're just not that knowledgeable. You think you are, but you're really not. You just throw out whatever comes to mind as the single biggest clickbait of the moment, and you're off and rolling. It's cliches. You're saying the same thing over and over and over again, like so many of your peers. Say something new. Come up with something new. Stop with the old shtick, because that's all you are right now. You're an old shtick master. And look, I don't know Paul Finebaum personally. And as a matter of fact, if I crossed him in the street, I probably wouldn't even know enough to stop and say hi. And I probably wouldn't. If, we work on the same stage here, basically, I'd stop and say hi to Paul. Of course, he might not say hi back right now. But Paul, the biggest thing is people don't respect you anymore because you change, you waffle, you move. One day he's out, one day he's in. One day I want him fired. Next day, I want him to retire. Well, I want him to become a commentator. Matter of fact, have him come here on ESPN and join us, and he can make money, and we can all do clickbait. But enough with the nonsense. Enough with the bullshit already. Say what you mean, walk away, and let's be done with it. But stop going after a guy like Swinney, who's done a lot more in his career than you've done in yours.
That's all, folks.